Hi everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I have had the opportunity to do a little bit of traveling in the last 6 months or so, and I've found myself in Mexico more times than I can count right about now. And it dawned on me when I was at this last trip, because I just got back yesterday. I'm filming this on Saturday, and I thought I would look for some stationery items, see what I could find, what Mexico has to offer. And then when I was at the airport, I found a few things and I thought, okay, let me share with you guys what you can get in Mexico City. So I am sure that this is not an exhaustive list by no means, because there's no real writing tools or crafty items, but I will be going back and I will try to look for some other things the next time I'm in Mexico, which is in about a month. So let me dig in and show you what I found just at the airport, and I'll give you some prices that to compare it by, and maybe you can, judge if it was a good deal or not. So the first thing I'm going to go through is this 100% unicorn notebook. And really what sparked this is this whole video is I was looking for a new notebook because I had found one, and I don't know, I think it was like in October when I went, and I found one. I loved it. So this one is 100% unicorn. And let's see, I didn't know if it was lined or whatever, and actually this is not a notebook, this is a planner. So that's interesting. This was 129 pesos, and the easiest way to determine the amount of pesos, let's see, is if you take if you want to convert it to USD, you take the amount in pesos, you drop a zero, so you go over, this would be like 12.9, and then you divide in half, which would be about 6.45. That would be the price of this, and that is just a rough calculation. It will be, it'll fluctuate up and down a little bit, and then there will be a VAT tax on it. But that's pretty much what this cost was, $6.45 plus tax. So let's look at this. It looks like it is a perpetual calendar or agenda, and you can circle the month. You can write your year up here, so it has to be in the 2000s. And then you can circle the month and the day, and I guess you could use this for journaling or for planning, because it's on each page, so you could date each page. Literally, this could be used for a bullet journal, anything. Let's see. The pages are, I would say, a little on the thin side, and I'm sure there will be some bleed through on this. But for my purposes of doing a daily journal, this will suit me just fine. And who doesn't love the cover? 100% unicorn is so pretty. And then it has this nice little bullet journal feel to it with this little strap. So that is the first thing. The second thing I got is this other little notebook, and it says Shell Yeah. And this one, it has date and a number, so maybe a page number, or maybe the year and the day. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I mean, I am going to use it to journal, but other than that, I don't know. And this one was 79 pesos, so you're looking at about, I would say, $3.95. So it's going to be more expensive than the Dollar Tree, obviously, but I'm okay with the price. And actually, I bought these in the airport, so you have to figure it's at least double what I would be able to get it for within Mexico City. So like this probably would have cost me about $3, not at the airport, and this couple bucks. But I really like it. It says Shell Yeah, and I like all the shells, and so I'm going to use that as a journal also. So in the land of journals, I have one more, and this one says Bad Choices Make Good Stories. and I really liked the phrasing, and it has this like a zipper pocket on the back, so can unzip it and stick things in there. I mean, like, what a cool idea, right? So, and this is a straight pocket. There's nothing going through it. And it's in this nice glittery paper. But what I think is really cool is that I can replace this. So, like, when this journal is full, I take it out, and I probably could fit one of my Dollar Tree journals in it. So let me check. Okay, so this is what one of my Dollar Tree journals look like. I did a haul video on these a while ago. And let's just pair this up in size. It looks like the Dollar Tree's a little bit longer by just like maybe a millimeter or two. And then width-wise, it's about the same. So I bet this would fit. I'm just going to do this. See if it would slide in this. It would be a tight fit, but I do think it's possible. And what the other thing I could do too is I could slide it in there, but without this it might fit better. But I also could just trim just a little bit off the edges and on the front and the back, and it would fit. So this would be like a reusable journal, and I guess you could use it as a travel notebook, and it also has the same date pattern here, so it could be used as a bullet journal as well. And this one was a little more expensive because it has this plastic pocket here, but it was 149 pesos. So you're looking at about, I don't know, $7.45. And I'm okay with that price too. Again, it's probably double of what I would spend inside Mexico City. Since I've been spending so much time there, I've been wanting to find some craft supplies and stuff, and I just haven't really had time. And so I wanted a new journal, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to look at the airport. And so that's what happened here. Then I found this little tiny change purse. I think is so cute. It has a cute little panda bear, and the texture is very, very leather-like. I'm not going to say it's leather, but if you look at it, it looks like leather, obviously dyed. And there's a little zipper here and a little foam piece to keep it sturdy. And then that's what the inside looks like. And it has a key ring on it, so I could put it on my keychain as well. And this one was 79 pesos, so about $3.95. And I think that's a pretty good bargain. Next, I have a couple of pens. This one, I think, honestly, I think I've seen these on AliExpress. This one has a donut at the top, and this is the size of the pen nib, if you can see that. I don't know if you can or not, but let's test it and see if this writes. So this one writes quite nice, actually. And it was $2, and it was 29 pesos, which would be like $1.45. So might even be a little more expensive than what you would get it on AliExpress, but I think it's reasonable. And then this one was 19 pesos, and that would be $1. No, let's see, 19. It would be 95 cents. So let's see here if I'm calculating my math correctly. If not, that's all right. I think this writes yellow. It's got a very fine point. I would say this is a 3 point or a 0.3, same as the donut. But no, it doesn't. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't see anything here. So it's either really light or it's not working, and my guess is it's not working. So that would be a fail. It has this nice little pick thing here at the bottom. I don't know what it's for. And yeah, I don't know, but it doesn't work. So that's okay. I lost my 95 cents. The next one is a nice little pencil case, and it says bad choices make good stories, the same as my notebook there. And what I liked is it has this nice pattern on the front, but on the inside, what I really liked was all the little cacti. It's like a nice pink color, and you got some bright yellow cacti and some pink cacti. I thought they were so cute. This one was 149 pesos, so it was $7.45 approximately. And I need to trim all that stuff off there. All those little things, which I don't have my scissors handy, but that's all right. So this is quite cute. I like it. Oh, and if you, let's see how it fits the pens. That might be nice. So I've got like, this isn't a pen, a Papermate Flair, but it's close. I've got Pilot G2, a little AliExpress pen, highlighter. I don't have all my pens in here, but I'll show what I do have. This one is, I think this one is Dollar Tree, honestly. So that's pretty much how they fit. I mean, here's a Sharpie, so you can see it's the right size. I love it. Honestly, it's probably the same kind of thing you would get at the Target dollar spot, but it would probably be $3 to $5. I paid $7.45. Again, at the airport, it's going to be quite higher. So next time when I'm in Mexico, I'll see if I can find some things that are better relatable price-wise and not so high as the airport. But the next thing and last thing I have is this cute little canvas bag. And it is, you can't tell from the picture, but it's got a lining in it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got this nice little lining, which to me feels like it's going to protect the canvas on the inside, obviously, but it looks like it's waterproof. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has like this plastic zipper. And then on the inside is another plastic zipper. So if I was a swimmer or something like that, I would definitely take this to the beach or something like, whoops, I didn't mean to hit my camera. Something like that, because I think I could put a wet swimsuit or something in here. And if I still had babies, I could put, you know, wet clothes, dirty clothes, or anything like that in it. But personally, I got it, put my planners in when I'm traveling and stuff. Not like traveling like by plane, but like by car. And it says live and let live. It has these cute little feathers and flowers here. And this was 99 pesos, so it's about $5. And I thought that was a really good bargain. So anyway, this is some of what you can get in Mexico City. I'm thinking there's a lot more because I know Prismacolor is made in Mexico. So I really kind of wanted to look and see if I could get those there at a better price than what I can get on Amazon or locally. But I will keep you updated on if that's possible. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you liked it and found something, you know, interesting about what you can find in another country stationery wise. So anyway, thanks a lot again, and I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.